Welcome back, folks. It is a wonderful Saturday evening. I'm Josephine Sage. Let's talk weather right now as we take a look at these weather headlines. Another round of winter weather headed our way this evening and into tomorrow, and that's going to stick around at least until those late night hours of Sunday and into Monday, and it's even going to affect us locally here in those lower elevation areas. We do have temperatures staying cold through those weekend days. Tomorrow we're going to have a slight increase, but right around that early work week time, we're dropping right back down into those mid 30s and even low 30s, close to those averages. But there is a little bit of a clearing headed our way on Tuesday in terms of all of this winter and unsettled weather. We've been continuing to watch this polar vortex kind of push on down from those northern regions, but that's going to head across the plains towards that Great Lakes region, giving us, of course, that slight increase in temperatures I was chatting about. But we are going to notice a little bit of an unsettling still, again, that we're looking forward to tomorrow. And speaking of tomorrow, that snow potential, we're looking at widespread showers, those northern mountains, a little bit less than what we've been experiencing the last 48, 72 hours, but more locally, we're also looking at minimal, but 1 to 2 inches will be seen on the ground. But as we look towards those central mountains, Aspen, Gunnison, Crested Butte, Cavalier Pass, all those regions, double digits can be possible. Through the San Juans, of course, 6 to 8 inches again can be expected. That overall setup in terms of tomorrow as we watch the storm roll on in is going to show those widespread storms. Basically late tonight is when we're going to be starting to feel a little bit of that moisture, a little bit of that precipitation. As we get into those afternoon hours tomorrow, really starting to just kind of center itself over those central mountains before the evening when the bulk of that pushes again out of our region, leaving us with just a little bit of those residual showers. Now, our snow projections basically have been building, and by the time we get into that midnight hour tonight, we're feeling 0.1 inches locally. Fast forwarding, waking up tomorrow, we're going to feel 1.6 inches in Grand Junction, 0.6 in Montrose, double digits seen through those other regions. Telluride even, 32 fresh inches will be on those grounds. And by those afternoon hours and even waking up on Monday, just a tad bit more. We are looking again at those southern regions where the bulk of that moisture is going to land at least through these afternoon hours of Sunday, 42 inches in total. So travel plans, make sure you're driving safe on those roads. And speaking of driving safe on those roads, we're going to chat about Colorado's chain law. It's been active since September. It's staying active until May. Make sure you have those sufficient chains, those sufficient tires on your car. And of course, just slow down, drive slow, pack patience. Be cautious of those drivers around you. We're going to notice in terms of those temperatures that we're feeling tonight and same kind of trend into tomorrow. Of course, this dark red region, several, lots of degrees colder than us here on the western slope. We're still in that blue zone, so of course below those seasonal averages by just a tad. We're going to notice in our almanac 35 instead of that typical 37. Low end of things pretty much right around what we're typically used to. Now that wind chill tonight also feeling on that cold side of things, possibly down to negative 30 in some of those higher elevation regions. And Discovery Auto Group's extended forecast has us, well, a little bit of an increase, like I said, into tomorrow. But then as we look towards the rest of the week, or excuse me, the start of the early work week, 30s still, but we're not going to increase until Thursday or Friday. In Montrose, same trend, but of course, a few degrees cooler. Sunshine's returning very, very soon.